What's up YouTube? It's Omar, it's UB. Welcome back to my channel. Something happened, a little bright spot. Ooh, I'm drunk. I'm drinking wine right now, so I need it. A little bright spot happened this past Friday. RuPaul's Drag Race All Stars 3 cast dropped, and I am so excited. More excited than Janet Jackson and Kaya in 2006. I am very gay. I've known about All Stars 3 dropping for a while now, and I've been super excited to talk about it. I think it was confirmed in August, and we knew we were getting the cast sometime in October, November, and we know it's premiering in early January, which I'm super duper excited for. I did have a few reservations about All Stars 3 because it's been so soon since the last All Stars. All Stars 2 concluded about last October, towards the end of October, and this is premiering in early January, so I was kind of concerned that fatigue would set in. At this point, it's been 11 seasons of Drag Race to air over the course of, 8 to 9 years? And this will be the 12th season, and it will be followed by season 10. Unlike shows like Top Model or Survivor or Big Brother, usually it reaches a peak and then it starts to decline and usually ends in a cancellation. Drag Race didn't start off like that. Drag Race started off as a very small show, a very low budget show. And it just worked its way up to being the show that it is now. It has a huge budget. I mean, it got Lady Gaga, and apparently I heard that season 10 actually has a guest that will top Lady Gaga. Topping Lady Gaga. I never thought I'd say those words before. It's amazing that as a gay person, I can look on a channel like VH1 and see representation. Not maybe my exact representation, but representation of my sexuality and freedom and art and beauty and love and acceptance with Drag Race, and I'm so excited about it too. Now I've looked at the promo, and girl, I forgot that was wine. Ugh. It looks great. It's glitzy, it's gold, it's glamorous, and I fucking stand for it. And the girls look great. We have 9 queens that's been revealed, but there is a 10th queen out there too. At first looking at the cast, I was kind of like a little disappointed compared to All Stars 2, where we had a very strong cast. A lot of the girls were runner-ups. These girls were not runner-ups. A lot of them placed 4th or less than. So it's a bit different this season. They have a very sporadic placing, and they're so different from one another. You have artsy queens, you have female impersonation queens, you have queens who are high energy, you have queens who are much more chill. The more I thought about it, the more excited I got for it. I think they missed out on a lot of good people, but at the same time, they have a strong cast, and I'm rooting for a lot of them too. These queens were very good. None of these queens were really bad. They were either okay or very good and just happened to go home a bit earlier than they should have. I'm very interested in how they're going to play out this season. We're going to jump into the 9 girls that's been revealed, and we're going to start in alphabetical order with the lovely, amazing Aja. In season 9, I wasn't the biggest fan of Aja. I thought her Meet the Queens this year was pretty boring. And I thought on the show that she kind of underperformed. She kind of had a huge reputation for being a great lip syncer, which she did live up to. But people really gassed her up, and she went home fairly early. I believe she placed 9th out of 14 girls. Let me tell you about Aja this year. I live for her. I loved her Meet the Queens. There's something that's so regular, schmegular about her. Aja is the girl that I would see on the street and I'd be friends with her. I loved her in the Meet the Queens video, and I'm very excited for her, and her whole paint looks so much better. She looks gorgeous, she looks amazing, and she's still very young. She is the youngest queen this season. She's only 23. I wonder how she will fare in the season, because a lot of the queens had a lot of years to grow, whereas Aja had about a year to really change a lot of her aesthetic. I just think there's a lot of stiff competition now, and I'm not sure she'll be able to measure up to some of the stronger queens. Some of these girls are out for blood. They're not here to play. They're here to fucking slay. Shea Coulee. I love you, Aja. I'm rooting for you, girl. So our second queen is Ben de la Creme. Now, a lot of people felt some type of way about DeLa because they felt that she was annoying and fake in season 6. Personally, DeLa was one of my favorites of season 6. I loved her personality. I got where it was coming from. Benjamin, the person, was a very troubled person. He was depressed. He dealt with a lot of things. And DeLa was much more positive. DeLa helped Ben get out of so much in his life that I was really happy when I saw DeLa. I loved her energy. I loved that she was peppy and effervescent to the point that it was a bit annoying. I really enjoyed that, which is surprising because I usually don't enjoy queens like that. On season 6, she performed very, very well. She was one of my favorites. And in my honest opinion, she should have reached top 3. I think she kind of did better than Courtney Act in season 6. So it should have been Bianca, Adore, and DeLa in this top 3. I think she's going to be a very consistent competitor. But my fear with DeLa is that she is the most congenial queen out of this group of girls. If the twist of All Stars 3 is the same as All Stars 2 where they're eliminating other girls, I don't know how she's going to fare in that environment, because you may not know this too, DeLa was actually asked back for season 2. The reason that she declined was because she didn't like the way that was going to be done, because she thought it would ruin friendships and relationships in the drag community. I don't know how DeLa's going to fare with eliminating people because she's such a good queen. I can see her winning a challenge or 2 this season, and she's going to have to eliminate someone. And I don't know how she's going to do that. I really don't know how. But I'm rooting for DeLa. I love her. She's my queen. Adore her. Number 3 is Miss Chi Devane. Chi was from season 8. She was surprisingly a fan favorite too, because when Chi first came out, a lot of people didn't really care for her. They thought she was going very early, me being one of them. She stayed for a while. She was 4th place. The reason why she was 4th place is because she won the hearts of everyone by working hard, being herself, and she was extremely resourceful. She didn't have a lot of money. She didn't have a lot of crazy outfits, but she spent time and made amazing, gorgeous gowns. For me, there's something about a queen who A, is black, because I'm rooting for black queens, obviously, and B, resourceful, and C, has been through a lot that I connect to, because I've been through a lot. I'm black, and hey, I know where Chi-Chi's been. Trust me. You can connect to Chi-Chi a lot easier than you connect to, I don't know, maybe a Violet Chachki or so. But I like most about Chi-Chi this season is that she's evolved. She said she's seen the world. She's been out of her microcosm that is Louisiana, and she's been to Shanghai, she's been to Toronto, she's been to Australia. I follow her on Instagram. I know, I saw. I don't know how she's gonna place this season. I really don't know how she's gonna do, because a lot of girls are super strong. Even though season 8 was probably one of the stronger seasons, I don't know if she's gonna play super far. Girls who were really strong last season went home early. Alyssa went home early. Tatiana went home early. I don't know if Chi-Chi maybe will reach the end. I see her making the middle, but I'm rooting for you, Chi-Chi. I like you. I've loved you since season 8, so I got you, girl. And I'm hoping for a lip sync between Chi-Chi and the queen that I'm about to talk about next, Kennedy Davenport. I adored Kennedy in season 7. I thought she was dangerously underrated by the public, and she was criticized so much for being herself. Kennedy is a performer too. By the way, I actually saw Kennedy in person at Charlotte Pride. Here's a picture of me and Kennedy. I adored it. I loved it. She was amazing. She's actually a little bit taller in person too. I thought she was very short. She was about my height. She did a damn good job in season 7. And in my opinion, she should have reached the top 3. I think she should have taken Pearl out. And personally, I think Violet should have been replaced with Katya. It's none of my business though. I keep forgetting that's wine. I don't think Kennedy really has changed a lot since her run on Drag Race. I just think she's gotten better. And she said she's out here to prove that she's not crotchety. She's not a bitch. She is a sweet person. When I met her at Pride, she was nothing but gracious and nothing but sweet. She took a picture with me. She was amazing. I love her. I adore Kennedy. I hope she goes to the top 4 because I really do believe in Kennedy. I love her. And I'm looking out for a Chi-Chi versus Kennedy lip sync, because I will probably shit on the floor and cry and piss and die. Number 5 is Milk. Now, Milk was a queen on season 6. Milk was like a new age club kid. I thought she was gonna get a lot further originally, and she only reached 9th place because Trinity K. Bonet took her the fuck out. Milk wasn't necessarily a strong personality. She was very reserved and really just chill. But she has done very well for herself. And she even said in her Meet the Queens video, she went home fairly early, but she worked her ass off to get campaigns with Marc Jacobs. I will say that her promo picture is fucking hilarious. That muscle suit, because Milk is probably the most masculine queen that we've had so far, because Milk has muscles and she has a very masculine face, and Milk is handsome. I mean, he's a very handsome guy out of drag. His features aren't necessarily feminine. I'm very excited to see how Milk will perform this year because her looks I've always been a fan of. I don't think she had really one bad. Well, that's not true. That last look she had was kind of weird. I've always enjoyed her looks. I've always enjoyed what she brought to the runway. I'm excited to see how she's gonna do. I don't think she's gonna get super far. I think she's gonna either go home early or middle out. But I like Milk, and even though I don't really like actual cow milk, we'll call milk soy milk, almond milk, something like that. I don't know. Next up, Morgan McMichaels. Morgan is interesting because I haven't seen her season in such a long time. I haven't seen her season since 2010. I know Morgan was known for being kind of confrontational and a bit bitchy, but Morgan's a very strong presence because she has a very strong pull in the Los Angeles drag community. You go to her if you want to work. I think it's cool that Morgan's in the season because her mother, Chad Michaels, won season 1 of All Stars. Morgan hasn't really changed that much. I think her makeup's gotten a lot better because season 2, I remember her makeup being very harsh. I even said in my Q&A about All Stars 3 that I wanted Morgan back, and I think she's gonna perform very, very well, but I think she's gonna go home early. I think people are going to misunderstand her, and she's gonna go home early because kind of similar to Tatiana, where she's performed very strongly the first episode and she went home the second episode. I think because she's from an older season, people are going to discredit her ability. A lot of the fans don't know about Morgan or season 1 queens or season 2 queens. They are kind of paying her to be the bitch, which will be interesting, but I think Morgan's gonna be cool. She can lip sync her ass off, and I'd like to see her win with her mom. That'd be kind of cool. Next is Shangela Laquifa Wadley. Listen, she's competed on season 2, she's competed on season 3, and now she's on All Stars 3. In my opinion, she's one of 2 picks to win. Shangela, to me, is the first girl to not win Drag Race, but take her career elsewhere because she worked hard, she performed hard, she believed in herself, and she's done a lot. She was in the X-Files, she was in Glee, she was in Community. She also worked with Jennifer Lewis. She did a table read with Sigourney Weaver. She's done so much in a very short time. I think she's gonna be very, very, very strong, and she's going to be a fan favorite because she spoke her mind and she didn't give a shit about what other people thought about her. I love Shangela. I think she's going to go very, very, very far, and hopefully she avenges her mother, Alyssa Edwards, for that unjust elimination in the penultimate episode of season 2 of All Stars 2. Girl, we know Roxy should have went home. We know Roxy should have went home. Yet you take away Alyssa. Alaska, I'm still mad about that. Oh wait, that was Detox. I don't know, one of those hoes. Next up is Thor. Thorgy is an interesting girl because I actually loved her in season 8. She's probably the only white person with dreads that I could tolerate. I love Thorgy's energy. I love Thorgy's personality. I like that she was happy. I like that she was effervescent and she didn't give a shit and she just wanted to have a good time and she overthought every single thing. And looking back at season 8, she performed very well. She kind of was like that whole like adage, always a bridesmaid, never a bride. Because she would always do very well but never win a challenge because either Bob did better than her or Bob did better than her. Thorgy was one of the girls that I wanted to come back this season because she did so well. She's really great, but she can be competitive and she knows how to play the game, and I think if she wins a challenge, she's not going to be afraid to take shots at people because Thorgy's Thorgy. Thorgy Thor. Thorgy Thor. Thorgy Horgy. Horgy Horror. I love you, Thorgy. Thorgy Thor. I don't know what happened there. I hope she works on her looks a little bit because her looks were kind of hit and miss, but I love Thorgy's personality. I love what she brought to season 8. She should have at least placed higher than Derek. She should have been 5th place. But also that lip sync with her and the handstand. That was a mess, but Thorgy, I love you and I support you. And the final girl that was revealed, Miss Trixie Mattel. Now, everyone is calling it now that Trixie is going to win. And it's funny because when I saw that Trixie was in the season, I was kind of, like, girl, why are you here? Trixie is one of the most popular queens and she has a career that's on the rise. She's so fucking popular right now. She almost doesn't need All Stars because she has a hit folk album. She has a show that's premiering on Viceland. She has a hit viral series. Why do you need to be on All Stars 3? But at the same time too, getting your face everywhere is what matters the most. At first I was kind of like, I don't know how I feel about Trixie being in the season until I saw her Meet the Queens video and I fucking remember why I fucking loved her in season 7. Her Meet the Queens video was fucking hysterical. It had me on the floor, and I stand for her. I think she'll be the top 2 with Shangela. It's gonna be Trixie and Shangela. I can call it from right now. Trixie to me is so talented. She's so great. I love that her makeup is a little bit heavier, because if you look in season 7 and in All Stars 3, her makeup in season 7 was a bit lighter. It wasn't as intense. And in All Stars 3, it's intense. That fucking non-blending, it's there. She's grown so much. It could be her Alaska moment. It could be her Chad moment. And she can really take this and do something really good with it. I either want Trixie or Shangela to win, but I think Trixie may take it. That is All Stars 3, my reactions to the queens. I'm very excited for it. I can't wait for it. It's going to come out in January of next year or early winter of next year. I think it's going to be a great show. Who are your favorites? Leave your favorites in the comment box. Leave your top 3 in the comment box. And who did you want to see on All Stars 3? Who do you think was missing? Trinity K. Bonet should have came back because she's a fierce ass bitch. I'm very mad about it. You have the right to be mad. Make sure to follow my social media links below. It is Snapchat, Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram. Make sure to click that bell for notifications. Subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment and like my video. Until next time, you guys, it is Omar. It's UB. And your boy is out. Bye, guys.
You like 9 to 5.